Those 5 Indian seniors team. Our first Indian senior is Mr. Jackson Jackson is being escorted by his dad John, his mom Holly, and his brother Harrison. Jackson participated in basketball for 1 year, and the last 3 years he has served as the basketball manager. Jackson has also been a member of the track team where he took the shot put and discus, 2 years as the football manager, and the last 2 years he has been a National Honor Society member. Jackson's plans for the future include attending Jacksonville College for 2 years and then transferring to Stephen F. Austin to major in sports business. His favorite memory was going to San Antonio last year and getting to attend a Spurs game. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Laylock. Our next Indian senior is Mr. Jaden Green. Jaden is being escorted by his father, Robert Green. He has played basketball for the last 5 years and football for the last 5 years. He plans on attending college, and his favorite memory is riding the bus on away games. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Green. Our next Indian senior is Mr. Dylan Sally. Dylan is being escorted by his mom, Bridget, his brother, CJ, his sisters, Delaney and Destiny. Dylan has participated in basketball for the last 6 years. He plans to attend trade school for heating and air conditioning. His favorite memory are away games and the bus rides. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Sally. Next up, we have Mr. Victor Chavez. Victor is being escorted by his mom, Leanne Martin, and his brother, Jaime Patricio. Victor has been involved in the basketball program for the last 6 years. He plans to attend college or trade school. His favorite memory are the away bus rides from away games. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Victor Chavez. Next up, we have Mr. Abdul Bates. Abdul is being escorted by his mom and sister. He has been involved in the basketball program for the last 4 years and plans to attend trade school. His favorite memory is his first high school dunk. Ladies and gentlemen, Abdul Bates. Next up, we have Mr. Isaiah Gomez. Isaiah is being escorted by a host of friends and family. Isaiah has been involved in the basketball program for the last 2 years. His plans for the future include attending a junior college, possibly Tyler Junior College. His favorite memory is playing in all the tournaments this varsity year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Isaiah Gomez. Next up, we have Mr. Keanu Jackson. Keanu is being escorted by his mom, Ashley Lewis, his dad, Brandon Jackson, his older sister, his aunt, his little cousin, his stepdad, and his younger sister. Keanu has been involved in the Jacksonville basketball program for the last 2 years. He's played basketball for the last 11 years and AAU the last 5 years. His plans for the future include attend the college to continue his basketball career and study kinesiology. His favorite memory is when he went to Oklahoma with the team and had a 2000 2K tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, Keanu Jackson. Our final Indian senior is Mr. Jason Mesa. Jason's being escorted by his mom, Angie Mama, and his dad, Pete Mama, and his siblings. Jason's played basketball since a little dribbler. His other activities include AA basketball and other basketball leagues throughout the years. His plans for the future include attending trade school to become an electrician. His favorite memory is going to Austin with the team and being able to bond with them. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jason Mesa. Could I have all the Jacksonville seniors come back to the middle of the floor, please, for a special message from Coach Smith. Seniors, this is a special message from Coach Schmidt. Seniors, I can't thank you enough for all you've done and are doing for this program. I'm looking forward to the second half of the season with you as we continue to grow together and make a push for a playoff spot. Tonight we celebrate your dedication, commitment, and heart to this program. Thanks for showing up every day and representing our program the right way. Thank you for all the memories and belief you have brought to our culture. Always continue to be 5G wherever you go. You'll always be a part of this program and hope you continue to come back in the future and check in. Love you guys, Coach Smith.
Thank you for joining us on JISD Live. We just brought you the senior night ceremony here from John Alexander Gymnasium. In just a minute, we're going to bring you all the action as your Jacksonville Fightin Indians take on the Center Roughriders tonight. Once again, thank you for joining us. We're going to step away as now we have kind of an extended pregame after the senior night ceremony, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to leave it live, so you'll have stadium sounds or gymnasium sounds, and you'll have both teams warming up on the screen, and then we'll pop back in a few minutes and talk some pregame. Once again, thank you for joining us on JISD Live.
Sniffles and sneezes that we have? GoodRx is here to help with big savings on commonly prescribed cold and flu meds. GoodRx is free and easy to use. GoodRx is accepted at all major pharmacies like CVS, Walmart, and Walgreens. Just search your prescription, find your coupon, then show your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx is not insurance, but it works whether you have insurance or not. If you do, GoodRx may be your copay price. Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com to save today.
Sorry. Once again, welcome into John Alexander Gymnasium. Thank you for joining us on JISD Live. I'm Lee Traylor, class of 2005.
I'm Ryan Travis, class of 2014.
And I'm Toby Simpson, class of 2026.
You could be watching Oregon versus Indiana, but you're not. You made the right choice. You're watching JISD Live as we're going to bring you the Jacksonville Fightin Indians versus the Center Roughriders. And earlier we had the senior night ceremony, so a big night here at John A. And we're hoping for a good night of action as we're just about set for the national anthem, followed by your starting lineups. We're going to duck back out and give you the sounds of the gymnasium, and then we'll come back after those events.
And your Jacksonville Fightin Indians. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask if you will please rise if you're able, and please remove your hat as we honor America with the playing and singing of our national anthem. At this time, let's meet tonight's starters. First on visiting Roughriders of Center. Starting at post with 6'3" and senior number 30, Quincy Simmons. Starting at wing, 6'4" and senior number 4, Zai Barnes. Starting at wing, 6' sophomore number 3, Jalen Moore. Starting at another wing, 6' sophomore, number 11, Jordan Evans. And starting at guard, 5'9", senior number 2, Decaden Cooks. The Roughriders are coached by Mr. Hiram Harrison. He's assisted by Alex Munoz, Todd Bowman, and Alan Davis. And now, get on your feet to meet your Fightin Indians of Jacksonville. Starting at guard, 6' senior number 3, Jace Mesa. Starting at another guard, 6' senior number 5, Dylan Stein. Starting at another guard, 6' senior number 11, Victor Chavez. Starting at forward, 5'10", senior number 12, Isaiah Gomez. And starting at forward, 6'2", senior number 20, Jaden Green. Your Fightin Indians are coached by Mr. Cody Smith, who's assisted by Jabari Lewis and Charles Mr. Oliver Stearns, Chris Stearns, and James Chambliss.
All right, big night here in John Alexander Gymnasium.
Get on your feet, it's time!
All right, starting lineups once again. First for center, number 2, Decaden Cooks. Number 3, Jalen Moore. Number 4, Zy Barnes. Number 11, Jordan Evans. And number 30, Quincy Moore. And starting tonight for your Indians, number 3, Jace Meza. Number 5, Dylan Sally. Number 11, Victor Chavez. Number 12, Isaiah Gomez. And number 20, Jaden Green. It's a great night for basketball tonight. It's kind of rainy outside. Got some thunderstorms going on. Nice to be in the gym. Had soccer games canceled. Jacksonville gets first rebound. Quickly going to go down the floor. Jace Meza trying to lay that one in. Hits off the rim. Goes out off of center. Shot up from Dylan Sally in the corner. Rebound comes out, and Jace Meza has the first points of the game with a big three-pointer.
Yeah, all senior lineup here to start this game on senior night, and a big 3 there from Jace Meza.
Great steal with Dylan Sally driving down the court, passes to Meza for the open 3.
Back-to-back threes for Jace Meza to start this game. And a timeout as Jacksonville starts off hot. Ooh,
I don't know that there was a timeout.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure what the stoppage was for.
not either, but we're back to action. Center brings it past half court.
Caden Cooks finds one of his own.
What does Decaden do, Toby?
He cooks.
Decaden Cooks, that's right. Answers back with a 3. 6-3 is your score to start. Cooks does pick up a quick foul on the other end.
Yeah, I don't know if that was on Cooks. I think that foul is actually going to go against Jaden Green.
You know, I might stop trying to run the camera and call out stuff like that for a little while.
I think maybe he set a pick. It was off ball. I know that for sure. But, yeah, he signaled for number 20, so it should go against Jaden Green. We'll see.
Not on the board yet.
Yeah, it is against Jaden Green. That is his first personal foul, first team foul of the game.
Ooh, some good defense from Dylan Sally. Knocks it away, goes out of bounds. The center set to inbound again. Cooks set to inbound for the Roughriders.
Yeah, great steal there from Dylan Sally, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
More good defense from Jacksonville. Center just now getting it past half court.
Offensive foul called. Well done. Victor Chavez standing there, taking the charge as that foul goes against Jordan Evans.
Yeah, really great defensive play there from Victor. He's going to bring the ball up the court for Jacksonville.
Little missed pass there. Decaden Cooks going to lay it in on the other end. 5 quick points. Decaden has all the points.
Jace Meza gets the foul, goes into the free-point line.
Yeah.
Free throw line, excuse me.
Well, hey, you never know. He might back up. With as much success as he's had from the three-point line already, maybe he should.
Yeah, only 1 point of the game so far for Jacksonville. Jace Meza to the line, shooting 2. First one up and in. Jace Meza is feeling it tonight.
Yeah, all 7 of Jacksonville's points, 2 threes, and the first of 2 free throws. Second is up, rims out, rebounded by center. Good defense again from Jacksonville.
Little toss inside, finds Quincy Moore, who lays it in at the bucket. Tie game at 7.
Sally back to Chavez. Chavez tries to save the backcourt violation, can't quite do it. Center with the ball.
That foul is going to go to number 12, Isaiah Gomez.
They'll send Jordan Evans to the line, shooting 2.
Both teams with 2 fouls with 5.5 minutes remaining here in this opening period. First is up and good for Jordan Evans.
It's an interesting free throw routine, spinning the ball around his body. But
It seems to work. Goes 2 of 2 at the line. Chavez bringing it ahead for Jacksonville.
Center gets their first lead of the game. Big block coming from Quincy Moore. Jaden Green trying to go up for it. This ball inside. We're going to have a foul go against Green on that pass. Quincy Moore got his hands on it, but a lot of contact there, and he will.
Yeah, Jacksonville's going to need to be careful. 3 fouls already. 5:13 remaining here in this period. Jacksonville now subbing in. Abdul Bates, Malik Massenberg,
They subbed in everyone.
Ken Bolton, Jordan McGowan, and Keanu Jackson now in the game for Jacksonville.
Ben comes down with it. Malik gonna hand this one off to Keanu. Finds Ben, open look for 3. And Ben Bolton
makes it from deep. I believe that was from the college three-point line, maybe a little bit farther.
I think he was behind it, yeah. Yeah, big 3 there from Ben. Only baskets of the game so far for Jacksonville other than the Jace Mesa free throw have been from 3-point range. Keanu quickly down the floor, cuts to his left, lays that one up off the rim, and it's going to go out off of center, so Jacksonville will keep possession as Jordan McGowan went up and got the rebound, brought it down off the knee, quickly inbounded for Malik. Another 3-pointer.
Great looking shot from Malik Massenberg.
Man, these guys are really doing great from the three-point line tonight. I think almost all of their points have been from 3, right?
All of them except for a free throw, yeah.
Answers right back by Barnes.
Lots of 3-pointers.
Let's see if he can do it again. Malik for 3. Just off the front rim.
Yeah, just a little strong on that one.
Yeah. That one off the mark as well. Going to have an offensive foul go against Quincy Moore.
Yeah, just kind of
A little shove
push
it.
Malik in the back, trying to get that rebound.
It worked. He came up with it, but
get the
unfortunately
rebound.
you cannot do that.
He did get the rebound.
A little over halfway into this first quarter. Jacksonville with a 1-point lead. Center going to take a timeout with a 30-second timeout. And a good opening start here for the Indians. Center, though, keeping pace. Lots of 3-pointers.
I was going to say,
They're
kind
not
of
giving up.
Good start for both teams. Both teams able to hit some threes and get the ball up and down the court. So credit Center. This is a team that we didn't get a chance to talk about it in pregame, but this is a team that's still looking for their first win of the season. And they don't look like it so far. They've played well. They've shot the ball well, and they've kind of gone blow for blow with Jacksonville through half a period here.
Yeah, and looking at their results so far this season, like they can put up some points. I think it's the defensive end of the floor that's been the struggle for Center so far.
Jacksonville moving the ball around.
And one. Jordan McGowan.
No, that's going to
That's
go
gonna be a
offensive foul.
Wow.
Charge. Fourth team foul for Jacksonville, 3.5 minutes remaining here in this period. And with a 1-point game, that's something to keep an eye on. You don't want to get the other team the bonus.
Even though it was an offensive foul, it was a great bucket.
Oh, it absolutely was. His knees
Jacksonville
were above the defender's head.
quickly up the court, going to keep possession as it goes out of bounds.
I think I saw his head at the rim, and he spun around and still made it.
Abdul's three off the mark. McGowan gets the rebound, quickly finds Bolton.
Ooh, that three was halfway down.
Yeah, rattled the rim. Center able to get the rebound. Couple good chances once again for the Indians. Cooks drives inside, puts up
A little
the
bit
shot.
of travel.
Just a little there.
Just a
Just a
little.
little, yeah.
Little James Harden Euro step.
Violation on Indian basketball.
Jackson brings it ahead for Jacksonville. Bolton with it back to Jackson. Into the corner, McGowan three up, no good. And rebound Center.
Oh,
McGowan able to get the steal, can't get the lay-in, but does get the deflection for the steal.
oh, the alley-oop play almost converted, just barely outside.
Keanu with the jumper, that one off the rim. Bolton coming in, cannot get that one above the rim, and Center headed back the other way. Jalen Moore, shot off the rim, rebound Malik. Bates drives in, and where we had a lot of points there at the opening of this quarter. Last couple minutes, neither team able to find a bucket.
Yeah, Jacksonville has had some good looks. They just haven't been able to pay them off yet.
A lot of offensive rebounds just then.
Yeah, you got to watch for Malik in the corner on this inbound. Earlier on the opposite side of the floor, immediately got it into him and got a three up. They try it again, can't get the three this time. Center with the ball.
Good defense by Jacksonville, making them go behind, passing it behind him, trying to keep him in the back, making the time quick.
Jordan Evans trying to connect with Zy Barnes.
Yeah,
Man,
really
that
good
one. Really hard pass there.
It was, but I mean, you know, you got to have those hands if you're going to play under the basket.
You gotta always be ready.
And that was a, good drive, and you hit a guy who would have had an open look at the basket. So both teams, again, with some quality opportunities and not able to pay them off here at these last few minutes of game time.
In the corner again for three.
And Malik with a quality look, able to get that one down off the corner.
Man, Jacksonville has just been on fire with these threes tonight, even though it's just the first quarter.
16-12, 105 remaining here in the opening period. Jacksonville with the 4-point lead against Center. Center inbounding. Jacksonville with some pressure defense.
Great steal by Jordan McGowan. He will draw the foul. And he has been everywhere tonight. I feel like he's getting rebounds, going up for layups, stealing the ball.
Yeah, he's been extremely active, you're right. Been an impressive night so far for McGowan. Impressive night for Ben shooting the ball, Malik shooting the ball. Abdul's been active. It's really been an impressive showing offensively for Jacksonville so far.
Does not make the first one.
Jalen Moore going to check back into the game for Jordan Evans as he sits on 2 fouls.
No good. for McGowan from the line for both of those. 45 seconds remaining here in this opening period.
Foul is on number 2, Jordan McGowan. His second personal. First quarter, team foul number 5.
That's team foul number 5 for Jacksonville with 36 seconds remaining here in this period. So center will go to the line. First is up and no good for Jalen Moore.
And to the Roughriders at number 2, Decatur Cooks.
Jace Mesa checking into the game. He did not miss it.
Second is up and good. He did not, in fact, miss it, even though he was clearly instructed to do so by the Jacksonville cheerleaders.
Jace Mesa wide open for 3, does not connect.
Long 3, no good as time expires in the first. So Jacksonville's going to have a 16-13 lead after 1 here against Center.
Yeah, Jacksonville with 5 3-pointers in the opening quarter. No 2-point baskets for Jacksonville. All their points came from 3 except for a free throw from Jace Mesa.
Yeah.
Impressive shooting for sure.
They had a couple of threes from Jace Mesa, a couple of threes from Malik Massenberg, Ben Bolton in on the action. Jacksonville definitely shot it well from distance in that opening period, but so did Center. And they've kept this a 3-point margin after 1. And if you're Jacksonville, you definitely want to grow this margin in the second period. You want to do that every period, of course. That sounds kind of obvious. But against a team that is still looking for an opening win, you don't want that team hanging around, because that's going to be a motivated group if they're within striking distance as the game gets later and later. You definitely want to go into halftime of this game with a bit of a cushion, a bit of a lead, and then kind of just keep the gas pedal down as you go further and further. So hopefully Jacksonville here in this second period is able to keep shooting it well offensively, but maybe clamp down a little bit more defensively. On the floor for Jacksonville, Ben Bolton, Keanu Jackson, Abdul Bates, Malik Massenberg, and Jace Mesa.
Ben Bolton for 3.
Yeah, Ben's not quite able to connect on that one. Center headed back the other way.
That 3 is good after about 9 bounces on the rim, and now a steal. And at the other end, a big block that's called a foul. Keanu Jackson sure looked like he got all ball on that block to me, but
we're not wearing the white and black.
Who am I to say? What, I mean, it seemed pretty clear and obvious from where we stand.
Yeah, I'd rather him have a chance to miss one of these like he did just now or have 2 points. That was great hustle by Keone Jackson.
It really was. Great point. Caden Cooks misses the first from the line. I believe this is where some people would say ball don't lie. Not me, of course.
Ball,
not.
I'll say it for you. Ball don't lie.
Second from Cooks is up and good.
He again did not listen and indeed made it.
He did not listen to the chance of miss it.
MISSIT.
Fouls on number 15, Ismael Lopez. His first personal. Second quarter kick off the line.
Keone Jackson inbounds to Ben Bolton, back to Jackson.
Jace Meza out deep for the 3. Does not get it in. Abdul Bates with the reach-in foul. For those of you who are curious about the Indiana-Oregon game, Indiana is leading 35-7.
With 36 seconds left in the first half. My goodness. That's going to be a blowout.
Unless Oregon makes something out of it.
I don't see that happening, Toby.
I don't see that happening.
Just going to let you know.
Oh, I'm going for Indiana all the way.
If they win, who do you have for the national championship?
I don't know. I'd like to see the team that beat A&M, which is my favorite team, win, so we can say we got beat by a national champion, but I just don't see that happening.
Three is up and good. Caden Cooks. What does Caden do, Toby?
He cooks, bud.
Caden Cooks.
Malik Massenberg.
Long pass to Jackson.
Jace Meza open for 3, and he is good.
Answers right back.
We'll have a timeout. Jace Meza with that 3 puts him in double digits on the night.
30-second timeout, Jacksonville.
Center set to inbound.
Moore trying to quickly push the ball up the floor. Jackson sticking with him. Moore finds a wide open Quincy Moore, and he will draw the foul.
More to more.
That will go against Dylan Sally.
I think that's his first personal.
Yeah. Yes, sir, it is.
Fourth team foul for Jacksonville with 5:33 remaining.
That's not good. 5 minutes in basketball is a long time, especially if you have a bonus.
First is up, no good. Yeah, that's definitely, in a close game like this, currently a 1-point margin, that is a tricky place to be. So we'll see if Jacksonville can play good defense without fouling for the remainder of this second period.
If someone loses his shoe, part of Toby's bingo?
That is correct.
It is indeed.
That's right. Jacksonville pushing the ball up the court. Ben Bolton for three.
It is good.
Up and good.
Ben Bolton has been doing electric from this deep three-point range tonight.
Is that Ben's third three?
Second.
Second three
Yeah,
for
he's
Ben
got
Bolton.
6 points.
Brings Jacksonville back up with the lead at 22-21.
Cooks picked up by Bolton. Quincy Moore able to set the screen, gets the ball, puts up the shot, and it falls.
Turned into a back and forth game these last few possessions. Jacksonville now with the ball. Sally, three is up and good.
Good. Dylan Sally with the three.
Trying to answer right back with a three. Up, no good. Keanu Jackson gets the rebound and the save. Athletic move to save that ball, now ahead. Victor Chavez drives, pulls, can't finish.
Almost had the first 2-point of the night, I believe.
Yeah, still no 2-point baskets. That's crazy. 8 3-pointers for the Indians. Jalen Moore picked up by Keanu Jackson. Quincy Moore coming over to set the screen. Jalen's shot off the mark. Chavez gets the rebound. Keanu quickly pushing the ball down the floor, drives in himself.
With the first 2-point bucket of the night for the Jacksonville Indians.
Great finish there from Ben. Great job finding himself in an open position for Keanu to make the pass, and an easy basket for Ben Bolton finds Jacksonville's first 2-pointer of the ball game with just over 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Checking in for the Indians is number 20, J.D. Green. And for the Roughriders is number 11, Jeremy Evans. Number 15 is Kyle Lopez.
Ben Bolton set to inbound for Jacksonville. Gets it into Keanu Jackson.
Ben Bolton with another three. It is good. The three is extended the Indians' lead from, I believe, earlier when it was 22-21 to 23-30.
You think he called bank on that one?
I think the bank was open and he called them.
The bank was open. I'm just wondering, like, if that goes in, are you allowed to celebrate? Because, like, you weren't shooting for bank from three, you know.
I mean, if the bank is open,
The bank, you know, that's a good point. It's a good point.
the tellers
I
were
should have
working.
listened the first time.
You went into the bank, said, "Give me my money."
Keanu Jackson at the line for Jacksonville. First is up, no good.
Second one is no good. Jacksonville not having the best luck on these free throws tonight.
Now 1 for 6 so far in the game for Jacksonville.
Bucket is good from Quincy Moore.
Going to be on to Caden Cooks.
He did not cook that time.
He did not. Cooks' first foul. Keanu Jackson sets it inbound for Jacksonville, gets it to Chavez.
The pump fake from three. No good. Connor Jackson's able to get the rebound, however. I think that should have been a foul. Me personally. Dylan Sally come up the court with the ball, pass it to Ben Bolton. Fade away. It is good.
Yeah, Ben having a good first half, 13 points on the night. What does Decaden do?
Decaden cooks.
He cooks. Unless he's fouling somebody, then he doesn't cook.
Well, right then, Decaden cooks.
Dylan Sally for three. Just hit a rim bouncing outside.
Good.
Victor Chavez now from three. It is good.
Good offensive rebound by Jaden Green, and then good tip pass from Dylan Sally.
These guys are passing well tonight. I feel like every time they pass the ball, it's not getting stolen that much.
Yeah, good ball movement from Jacksonville.
Center trying to respond with their three of their own does not happen. Center trying to hold on to this ball, make sure they have the last shot of the half.
15 seconds remaining.
Jackson from the Indians is number 13, Malik Massenberg. And for the Roughriders is the 3 game.
Jacksonville, 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Keanu Jackson with it. Gets it to Ben Bolton.
Step back, gives it to Malik Massenberg for three. It is good.
Buzzer beating three for Malik Massenberg. Makes this an 8-point margin. 38-30 is your score at halftime.
Wow.
And Jacksonville so far been red hot from the three-point line.
Yes, they have 11 three-pointers for the Indians in the first half. I mean, there's a lot of times where you don't even have that many in the whole game, and they've got it in a half. Two-point baskets, one free throw, 1 for 6 for the line for Jacksonville. And, you know, the free throws helping keep Center in it. They're 5 for 8 in the first half. Have had 5 three-pointers of their own, so 16 three-pointers in the first half. Quite a number there between the two teams.
Yeah, really been a physical first half. You've kind of seen that, you know, in the way both teams are playing, and definitely been a lot of fouls. Jacksonville got into the bonus in the first period and got close to it there in that second period.
There's been a few guys with 3+ three-pointers, right? Like Ben Bolton. Ben Bolton has +3 three-pointers.
Ryan, you got that?
He has what?
Does he have 3 or more?
I think he's got 3. Yeah, he's got 13 points.
That would be another spot on the bingo card.
Another bingo.
Another spot.
With the support of assistant coach Mr. Reed. With love and pride, the JHS Cheer alumni would like to kick things off by saying JW, AKSA. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and make some noise.
Yeah, I've got Ben with 3.
Welcome to the floor, the mighty Jacksonville High School cheerleaders.
There have been a lot of bingo spots taken up.
There
Just
have.
from the ones I'm thinking of.
There have. You know, everybody's probably wondering what the heck we're talking about. So last week, we didn't really get to broadcast. We got 30 seconds into the first game and then completely lost internet here at John Alexander Gymnasium. It kind of went down district-wide. We tried to stream off of a phone, and just the service here in the gymnasium wasn't strong enough. So unfortunately, we did not get to stream on Tuesday. But what we did get on Tuesday was a brilliant idea from Toby Simpson, which is basketball bingo. We have already designed in class a graphic where we're going to have a bingo card and just kind of likely to unlikely events that occurred during a basketball game are going to kind of fill up that bingo card, and when they happen, we'll bring up the graphic. And then we'll have a little surprise if we ever get bingo during the game. But things like, a shoe coming off like we had earlier. Or
that is a hard one.
That's a difficult one, and we got that tonight. And, like a ball getting stuck on top of a backboard, something like that. We've got some fun little mini events on this card, so we're hoping that next week we can implement that and get that going on the broadcast. Just a fun little addition from the mind that is Toby Simpson.
I don't know about that. I had a lot of help with that card.
Yeah, there have been, what I would guess, it's kind of an unusual amount of basketball bingo events so far in this game. One of them we have is like a multiple bounce shot that bounces all around the rim and then eventually goes in. We had one of those. Those seem fairly rare.
I know we mentioned it earlier, but we had a shoe come off. That's pretty hard to get.
Yeah, that's a rare one. You don't often see that. Been a lot of kind of your fun little rare mini events already here tonight through one half of action.
We have yet to have a dunk, though.
We have yet to have a dunk.
We don't have a whole lot of those.
Those are also pretty rare.
I'm guessing missed dunks, which is also on the card. I'm guessing that's not rare.
That's less rare, I would imagine.
I guess you have to be going up for a dunk to get a missed dunk.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of attempted dunks. Honestly.
Well, how about this? If there is an attempted dunk, we're going to get at least one of those squares. We're getting one of those squares filled in.
That is true.
Who does Jacksonville have up next on the schedule?
They start the second half of district next week. I believe it. They play Lufkin.
I thought it was right? Lufkin. I feel like I've heard a few good things about their center, Lufkin over there. I think he's pretty tall, so we might have a few dunks. Maybe. Lufkin, I think.
I don't know. Does he play center?
I think so, yeah.
We do play against Lufkin on the 13th. So that is 1 week from last Tuesday from Marshall's game. And then 1 week from today, we play White House at White House.
Those will be some pretty difficult games.
So next Tuesday, we'll bring you Jacksonville versus Lufkin.
And hopefully by next Tuesday,
basketball bingo.
We should be able to have.
Well, now you're overpromising. I don't know. We might.
I said maybe.
We're definitely going to work on it. We'll devote some class time to it, and we'll see if we can get some fun animations kind of built in and get some basketball bingo to the people, which is what the people want.
I think this is what the people want.
They didn't know it yet.
They didn't know what they want, but now they do.
But now they do.
And if nobody wants it, I want it.
It's going to be fun.
I have a question for you guys that I was thinking about on the way here because I went and got Chick-fil-A tonight, and I was sitting in the parking lot eating, and I was like, potatoes are so versatile. What do you think is the most versatile food?
The most versatile food.
Yeah.
And we're ruling out like spices, I assume. You can't say salt. The most versatile food. That is a good question, Ryan Travis. And frankly, one that I'm not prepared to answer yet. That's the kind of question that takes thought, I believe. You can't just, fire off an answer to that willy-nilly.
I have one food that it's not very versatile, but it's strange that it's on something else and not by itself.
Well, I want to remind you, the question is, what's the most versatile?
Still.
Okay, let's hear it.
Pineapple on pizza.
Oh, it's great. It's fantastic.
What?
No, it's fantastic.
I mean,
it's not very versatile, but it's strange that it's on pizza.
Yeah, that is one use case of a versatile food. I don't know. Potatoes are one that I thought about just because, you can serve potatoes so many ways, and they kind of go with so many varieties of food.
Oh, here's one.
The other one that popped up was cheese.
That is a good one.
How about this, though? Rice. I mean, come on, rice.
Yeah.
Rice can go in pretty much everything.
Also, this gives me an opportunity to talk about rice, which is fantastic. I love rice.
It's pretty mid.
I mean, it's absolutely not. If it's mid, you're doing it wrong. All right? It is a great food delivery system. I believe Mitch Hedberg said rice is also great for when you want to eat 2,000 of something.
That is true.
I just now got a text from my mother saying hamburger meat or rice.
Ooh, let's go. See, that's when you know you're on to something. If you get Toby's mom agreeing with you, that means you're doing something right. So
Yeah, hamburger meat is a good one.
Hamburger meat's a good one.
That's a good one. Hamburger meat and cheese. I feel like those are two very.
Okay, so just hamburgers. Just a cheeseburger. That's what you're describing?
No.
Okay, if you have buns and hamburger meat and cheese, maybe a
No,
little
bread,
mustard,
bread.
maybe a little lettuce.
Bread is another one.
Bread's a
but
good one.
I'm not trying to make a hamburger here.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just
you
saying,
say that.
Those two things.
Next, you're going to be like pickles. Pickles are great. Lettuce is great. You know, some red onion.
Tomatoes.
Great. You know?
Some sauce.
I mean, yeah, I think we've listed some good options in response to your question, Ryan. So, what we've talked about do you feel is the best answer so far?
I mean, I don't know if there's like a winner.
I feel
No,
like it's
that's
gotta be
no.
hamburger.
No.
I mean,
You're
rice
gonna
is
have
pretty
to pick.
versatile. Well, so the reason that I thought about potatoes was because you can have potatoes so many different ways.
You can.
And you can have them at breakfast, you can have them at lunch, you can have them at dinner.
That's true.
They go good with like all different kinds of food. You know, you got
They do.
American food,
It's a
Mexican
good answer.
food.
It's a good answer.
Like, it's just so many different versatile things that I was like, wow, like we use potatoes for so many things.
We
and
do.
then I was like, else would I think about? Cheese came up because I was like, dude, people put cheese on everything.
Everything.
You can
Everything.
eat cheese just by itself with some crackers. Like,
It's not that good. But,
yeah. There's
a
so
good
many
answer.
different kinds of cheese.
good
yep. Different kinds of potatoes, too.
Yeah. Different kinds of rice.
That's true.
It's mainly just rice, but with different stuff in it.
I mean, I love rice, man.
What do you mean rice with different stuff in it?
I'm
You
not
can
a big
cook
fan of rice.
You
different ways.
gotta have. Well, in my opinion, anyway, you gotta have rice for sushi. So
I've never had sushi.
Listen, can we?
I've never had sushi.
Can we request
Dude, we need
that
to
they
broaden
maybe
your
delay
horizons.
the start of this second half? We're not done talking about this, and frankly,
it's okay.
I
Everyone
think
can.
the
Everyone
people-
can see. If we need
the-
to have a longer conversation, we
people
can have
need
a
to
longer
know.
conversation.
we are set to start the second half
Wow.
here. As
Learn something new every day. Toby Simpson never had sushi. What a shame.
I need to try it.
It's
Wow.
so good.
My sister's
Over
supposed
here-
to take me to get some, but
listen,
she's.
you're over
I
here
think,
calling
5 or 6
rice
months
mid,
pregnant,
and you've never
so.
had sushi. Maybe you don't go to like, I don't know, a sushi restaurant.
Yeah, maybe you should just order some Yamatos to go tonight. Get you some sushi.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty broke.
My favorite sushi roll from Yamato's is the spicy snow crab.
See, my spice tolerance is not that high either.
It's not spicy. Like, it just adds a little bit of flavor.
I've been told that we are making our audience hungry.
Good. Most of you watching are probably at home.
Hey, they could go out and get some.
Or they could just make something.
Or
Got
make
some
something.
Snacks.
Make some rice.
Cheese
Yeah,
and
you can make
crackers.
some rice.
Make
cheese
some
and crackers.
rice. Definitely not mid.
It's kind of mid.
Maybe make a hamburger now that we've described everything you need for it.
The most versatile. We're talking about the most versatile food. What about the most versatile animal that gives food? It's the cow.
Probably
it has
cow.
to be.
Yeah.
It's the cow or the pig.
Not a chicken.
It's up there. It's up there. It's top 5.
But you know, pretty far down. Chicken milk, pretty far down on the you know, if you're going to compare versatility of an animal, like dairy milk adds to the versatility. Don't know that I've ever had chicken milk.
I don't think that. Well, back to the game.
Jacksonville moving the ball around, but good break on the ball and good steal from Caden Cooks.
Smart decision by Ben and Malik to not try and go up there.
But what does the Caden do?
Well, to start the second half, Caden Cooks.
It's cooking right now. And he did not foul this time.
Yeah, first points of the half go to center. Long inbound, finds Bates. Now Bolton hands this one off to Keanu Jackson.
Passes out to Jace Meza in the
Down
corner.
the baseline for 3. Bates gets the rebound, and it is quickly stolen by the Rough Riders.
Jaden Cooks.
Own rebound, and then good pass from
Great
Cy
find.
Barnes.
Sergeant Evans.
Center quickly cuts this Jacksonville lead in half. Now just a 4-point margin.
Long pass from Ben Bolton to Jace Meza.
Yeah, we didn't even really talk about it at halftime, but center has done a good job of controlling
Ben
the
Bolton
play
three.
underneath the
No
basket.
good. They have been doing pretty good. They were good. They've been doing pretty well about getting rebounds here in the second half.
Yeah, Quincy Moore, pretty tall. I think he's probably the tallest player on the court, if I had to guess, just looking at everybody. Jacksonville gets the steal. Keanu Jackson quickly down the floor. And Meza going to find Malik wide open for 3. That one off the rim.
Abdul Bates with the rebound, gives it to Jackson for 3. And it is good with Jacksonville's first points of this new half.
Big offensive rebound from Abdul Bates.
Great job from Abdul getting that rebound, being able to turn around and find his teammate wide open for the 3. Jace Meza gets it to Ben Bolton, who will lay it up and in. Great steal from Jacksonville. Jace Meza with the rebound, taking it up the court, passes it to Ben Bolton, who will pull up from 3. And it is good.
Jacksonville on an 8-point run right now has stretched this from a 4-point lead.
All the way up to a 12.
A big turnaround for Jacksonville. Really kind of started slow there in the third quarter and has found the rhythm that they had in the first half. They continue to excel from 3-point range. And that brings Ben to 18 points on the game.
All 3-pointers.
Well, no, not all 3-pointers from Ben. I think he's
he does have a fadeaway.
I think he's got like 4 3-pointers. Everything else has come from 2-point range. So he's
misinformation by me. My fault.
All good, Toby. All good.
Still a lot of points to have just by the start of the second half.
Yeah, about halfway through this third quarter, center gets us back into play. Jalen Moore going to find Cooks. Caden Cooks trying to get past Jordan McGowan. Nothing easy there. Going to have a foul. Go against Jordan McGowan. That's his third personal foul. Definitely someone to keep an eye on as we get closer to the end of the game. Ben gets a hand on that, knocks it out of bounds. Rough Rider ball. Caden Cooks.
Set to inbound. Shot up by Zy Barnes off the front rim. Jackson coming up, and it gets blocked.
Yeah, got kind of tied up there by Jordan Evans. Ball goes out. Jacksonville gets possession. Good effort to win that ball back.
Yeah, great job by Malik Massenberg stopping that fast break before it could get off.
Ben gets us back in. Keanu finds Ben in the corner. Now back to Jackson. And Jacksonville going to try to work this ball around. Jordan McGowan finds Bates. Taylor Moore got a hand on that one. Now Ben thought about pulling up for three. Finds Keanu, drives in, lofts this one up, gets his own rebound.
And it is good.
And able to connect on the second effort. Great job from Keanu.
Great hustle from him, being able to see that his shot wasn't going to go in and get his own rebound and make a tough shot like that. Just great effort, great hustle.
And center not able to find an answer for Jacksonville yet, as this is a 10-point run now for the Indians. Jordan Evans loses the ball, and then Jordan McGowan going to be called for a double dribble. So Jacksonville will turn this one over. Evans going to take a seat, and Cam Lane going to check back in for the Roughriders. Jalen Moore going to get us back into play off the inbound. Lane quickly picked up by Ben Bolton. Makes a move to his left, puts up the jumper from the free throw line, gets his own rebound. Big block from Bates. Ben quickly down the floor, throws this one up. Keanu Jackson
does not connect on the alley-oop.
I think there's your missed dunk we were talking about.
I would have rather have seen that as a made dunk, to be a little honest.
Made dunks are always more fun than missed dunks, that's for sure.
Unless it's the other team.
Well, I guess that's true, but even those are pretty fun.
A little bit of a flop by Quincy Moore.
Really athletic finish there from Jackson.
That's something we need to add on there. Maybe a flop or two, or an alley-oop.
Timeout going to be called by center. Jacksonville has stretched this out to a 16-point lead, currently on a 12-point run. As the Roughriders came out, made a couple shots to start the third quarter and have not had an answer for Jacksonville scoring the last couple minutes. Best run of the game for the Indians, biggest lead of the game as well for Jacksonville. I mentioned it earlier, center winless coming into this game. Looking to find their first win, and with a 16-point lead, Jacksonville going to try to close the door on that opportunity.
For those of you who are missing it, in Indiana, Oregon, quarterback from Indiana, Mendoza.
Asher Bolton just checked into the game as well, making his varsity debut, I believe.
Sorry, there was a first down celebration by an O-lineman. There was a fumble, he picked it up, saw his moment.
So Asher going to come over to guard Cam Lane off the inbound. Jalen Moore inbounding for the Roughriders. Moore quickly guarded by Jordan McGowan. McGowan not letting anything easy by from Jalen Moore. He's trying to take it himself. Have an offensive foul going to go against Jalen Moore.
Little elbow in the face.
A little elbow in the face there on Jordan McGowan. That is his first personal foul.
Freshman Asher Bolton about to take it up court right here. You don't see that a lot. A freshman in basketball varsity. Last time I saw that was his older brother, Ben Bolton.
Bates going to take it himself, finds
That's
Ben,
Ben,
wide open,
wide
look
open.
at three.
Not good. Bounces in and out the rim. A little bit of contact on that one.
Fouls on number 0, Asher Bolton. His first personal. 34 team foul number 3. Don Barnes, shooting 2.
Another missed free throw tonight. Neither teams have been really good from the free throw line tonight. There's a lot of misses.
Yeah, Zy Barnes 0 for 2 from the line. Jordan McGowan with an open corner three. That one off the rim. Bates gets a hand in, and he will be called for the foul. It's going to be Bates' second foul of the game. Yeah, and you said it a minute ago, Toby. Center is 5 for 12 from the line. And Jacksonville has not had a free throw yet. Asher Bolton gets the steal.
With his first points on his varsity debut, Asher Bolton with the steal into a layup.
And gets the steal
another
once
steal.
again.
Put it off the backboard.
Asher Bolton back-to-back baskets.
Ben Bolton with the block off the backboard. Abdul Bates is down. Abdul Bates is down on the other side of the court. We might have to have an injury timeout here real quick, if they'll call it. Timeout called, but Decaden Cooks makes the three. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell what happened there for Abdul. He was sprinting back and just kind of went down. So he hit the floor really hard. Hopefully he's okay.
Looks like his knee is hurting. That's no good.
I don't know if maybe he stepped wrong or if he slipped or.
Maybe hit his knee on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of things that could have happened there.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. He can get back up. Abdul Bates getting up, not putting any pressure on the leg, has to get walked back to the bench.
Yeah, I think they're going to probably take him to the locker room.
That's no good.
No, it did not look great there from Abdul Bates, so I bet he's done for the night for sure.
Hopefully he can come back next week.
Hopefully they can get his knee checked out and everything will be okay, but did not look good. Definitely scary injury there for Abdul.
Very important player for this team. He's hustling everywhere. He's got a lot of rebounds, both on the offensive and defensive side.
Yeah, it's been a big night for Abdul Bates. I think we had a stoppage just before the third quarter ran out, so I think they're going to put 20 seconds back on the clock.
Definitely one of those situations with Dual that you just hope it's not as bad as it looked, when it happened, and not as bad as it looked when coming off the court. Certainly don't expect to see him back tonight, but you just hope that the news you get, after this game is surprising in a good way, and just encouraging, and here's hoping he'll be back quickly.
Okay, we put 2 seconds on the clock. I want to say they said we're just going to go to the fourth quarter. I think that's what the referee just came over and said. So I'm pretty sure that is the end of the third quarter, and it looks like they've changed it to the fourth.
Unfortunate for Decatur Cooks.
Yeah.
He got that 3 in. He got it in right before.
It
was a buzzer beater, and I was not going to count it.
No. And that would have ended the scoring drought for Center, as well as Jacksonville still in a 16-point run after the back-to-back baskets from Asher Bolton.
Back-to-back steals and back-to-back layups in his varsity debut.
He had some really great hesitation defense there from Asher. Was following his defender there, decides, hey, I can step in and knock this one away, and then takes it the length of the floor to finish on the other end. And
2 times.
Yeah. Well, the second one especially is just a great
play
from him, being aware that player is coming. I can't remember who he stole it from, but definitely a very heads-up play from Asher. And I believe Jacksonville is going to start with the ball to start the fourth quarter. It looks like they will. Ben Bolton going to come over to inbound. 8 minutes left to play. Jacksonville with a 20-point lead. Keanu going to hand this one off to McGowan. Ben looking inside, finds Victor Chavez. Coming off the rim, rebound goes the way of the Roughriders, and we're going to have a foul called against Victor Chavez. That'll be his first of the game. But an early foul for the Indians in quarter number 4.
Hopefully they don't. Oh, my goodness. Steal.
Yeah, some great defense by Jackson.
Layup is good by Keanu Jackson. Completely forgot what I was going to say.
Well, it'll come to you, bud.
No, it's okay. I forgot because there was a steal.
Foul going to go against Jacksonville. That'll send Quincy Moore to the line. Shooting 2, I believe.
Believe that was on Isaiah Gomez?
It was, yeah. That'll be his second personal foul of the game.
Very interesting spin on the ball when Quincy Moore shoots it. Ben Bolton checking out of the game. Dylan Sally coming in. And he did miss it. Someone finally listened.
Yeah, great call there from the cheerleaders.
Someone finally listened to them. And it's about time. Great play by Jackson with the floater.
Yeah, 20 unanswered points for the Indians.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, it looks like Keanu Jackson going to be called for the foul. That'll be his second personal foul, but it did not look like there was much in that one.
And then again, we're not the ones wearing the stripes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Foul goes against Jordan McGowan. A little slap on the hand. That is his fourth personal foul.
Might need to get him out real quick before he fouls out.
Also, Jacksonville's fourth team foul.
That's no good.
I think head coach Cody Schmidt was listening to you there, Toby. He had the same idea.
Stole by Keanu Jackson, pass it to Jace Mesa. He lays it up. Great job by Jackson, able to see where that ball was going, get it into Jace for that layup. Great hustle by Dylan Sally. Just unfortunately does not go his way. That'll be Rough Rider ball. Low contact on that one.
Well done from Jace Meza. Gets in, gets the steal. Dylan Sally finds Victor Chavez. Open in the corner. Shot up off the rim. Rebound, Jalen Moore.
Keanu Jackson just jumped just a little bit early for that one. That one off the backboard.
Yeah, it's off the side of the backboard. I think they're going to say that.
Out of bounds, maybe?
Out of bounds.
I think that's what they're doing.
I don't have a clock on it, but I think we're nearing 10 minutes that Center has not been able to score. Haven't really scored since the opening minute of the third quarter.
It's a long time.
I think they had 2 quick baskets and have not scored since then.
I'm hoping we didn't, but we may have just announced or jinxed.
Nah.
Ryan Travis could never.
Yeah, that's kind of my job. Anytime I say something, it happens. I remember last year.
Or the internet breaks.
Or the internet breaks. I remember last year we were doing the first ever baseball game live stream. I said something about the pitcher, and then he hit a batter, and I was like, oh, I gotta stop talking.
Oh, he's doing great. Don't.
It's not what you said, Toby. It's when you said it. Just unfortunate timing. It would have happened whether you said it or not.
Yeah. Again, I don't think I've seen that free throw. That is Center's first points since early third quarter.
All it took was
An announcer jinx, or me talking. Jace Meza with the three from the corner.
15 points on the night for Jace Meza.
Mr. Trailer, we may have another bingo if we put it on there. I think 70 or over more points.
I think so, yes, sir.
I think that was one on there. We might get that tonight. Great steal by Victor Chavez, passing into Jackson. Jace Meza with the rebound. Pass it to Victor Chavez, wide open for three. No good. Jace Meza with the rebound. Pass it to Jackson. Jackson drives in. Back to Meza.
Dylan Sally going to find Keanu for three.
No good. Gets his own rebound, but it is tapped out.
Knocked away by Jordan Evans, who's bringing it down the floor for the Roughriders. Good steal from Meza. Got a hand on it. Quickly stolen back, though, by Ishmael Lopez.
And Dylan Sally is on the court, hurt now. That is another Indians player hurt tonight. Looks like, however, Dylan Sally will get up. Give a thumbs up to Victor Chavez, saying he was good. I'm going to take his word for it.
Definitely favoring that right ankle. And going to get subbed out.
I think he hit his knee.
Maybe.
No, he is grabbing an ankle. Okay.
It might have been one of those times where you just land wrong and it hurts for a little bit,
Yeah.
but then a few minutes later, you're fine. Then again, I'm not going to speak for injury. Those of you who are curious, Indiana, Oregon. Indiana 42, Oregon 15. Middle of the third quarter. That is a foul on Jaden Green, I believe. bring Quincy Moore up to the free throw line to maybe get a few more points for the center Roughriders. And he does. First one is good. You know, anytime I think of center, I think of when we played them last year in football.
Purple Rain.
All I heard the entire night was Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Got a 2-yard rush, Purple Rain. Caught a pass for 2 yards, Purple Rain. Goes with the steal, taking it up court. Puts it up. It is good.
Isaiah Gomez, his first points of the night.
These seniors are starting to show out tonight on senior night. But I mean, if you pick tonight to do good, I think this is a good night to do so.
It's true. It's true.
We did not do good my senior night. Then again, it was Texas High.
We played one of the best teams in the state the night you had senior night. So
yeah, pretty unfortunate.
30-second timeout, Jacksonville.
.317 remaining in the fourth quarter. Jacksonville 29-point lead. Meza gets us back in with Keanu Jackson. Now Meza going to take it himself. Drives in, puts up the shot.
And one bucket.
Basket counts, and Jace Meza will go to the line.
I will not say the score out loud, but those of you who know, you know.
That's also another bingo.
That is a bingo.
That was on the bingo card if one of the teams lands on 67 for a score.
67 or up.
Yeah, where's all the little children? 6-7, 6-7. Well, it's the time has passed because Jace Meza good from the line. 32-point lead now for the Indians. Caden Cooks drives in, finds Zy Barnes.
Really nice pass.
I think that was the easiest layup of center tonight. Other than free throws. But then again, those are free.
Sometimes the shots get easier when you're down by 32.
You know, I think so.
Keanu loses it. Ishmael Lopez gets a hand in. Gonna find Cooks. That ball goes out off of Jace Meza.
2:30 remaining in your fourth quarter. Indians 68 to the center Roughriders 38.
Cam Lane picked up by Meza. Looks inside, finds Cook. Now Lopez, 4-3, going off the mark. Jacksonville trying to come down with it. Barnes gets this one across the baseline.
Quite a few Indians players defend their own defensive rebound.
Cam Lane, first points of the night. He hits for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the ball game.
Keanu drives in. That one off the outside of the rim and finds its way over.
That was a nice bucket, I have to admit. I didn't think that was going in, but I was pleasantly, that's not a word.
Listen, you do it. You say it
Pleasantly.
confidently.
Pleasantly.
Hey.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I was pleasantly disappointed. Oh, and there's the steal.
You were disappointed?
Not disappointed. Disappointed that I was going to miss. And then
You thought they was going to miss, and you were pleasantly surprised.
That's what I'm looking for.
Although pleasantly disappointed is a great saying.
It's Friday, and my
I'm-
brain
I'm
is turned off from school.
I'm definitely going to start using that in class.
Pleasantly disappointed.
Guys, I'm not mad, but I'm just pleasantly disappointed.
Yeah, I had English today earlier in the morning, so Miss Powell, please forgive me.
Man. Well, I'm sure if she's listening, she may be.
I might have a 0 in the
You
grade
may
book.
have points deducted for that one.
I think app points are gone.
I think it was great.
Green gets a hand on that one, knocks it away from Cooks.
Oh, wow.
45 seconds and counting left here in the fourth quarter.
Great steal by Jackson. And okay, never mind.
Little too
But he
quick
dunks
time
it.
move.
I think if the card was here, we should put that on the bingo card because he did dunk it.
Does it have to count for it to be on the bingo?
You know, we have discussed that there are going to be kind of unwritten rules about bingo.
But I think that should count because it was a dunk.
I think maybe we tie it to the reaction of the crowd. That was a great reaction to that dunk, even
That
though it
was.
didn't count. So I think maybe that plays in.
Oh, give it to the green. Let him dunk it. Nope. Okay. Oh. You know, I think on the bingo card, is it stuck on the backboard or does it
Yeah,
on top?
if it lands and gets stuck on the backboard, and then you have to have somebody come like
Get
throw
like a
another
broom or
basketball
something?
get a broom. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, never mind.
that's
then.
definitely on there. Okay, official ruling for if the dunk doesn't count. I think it comes down to how cool was it.
That was a pretty cool dunk. We
The
had a pretty
rule
good.
of cool, I think, applies here. So that would be a bingo.
That would be a bingo.
Here we go, final seconds of the game. Jacksonville 70 and Central 45. It's going to be your final.
And the Jacksonville Indians have won their senior night.
What a game here for Jacksonville.
Great.
Big night offensively.
I did not get a T-shirt. I'm very disappointed.
They did throw some T-shirts into the crowd. They threw none towards the announcer desk, I will say.
That's pretty biased.
I'm feeling a little bit targeted
I am.
because we're
I
not
am.
being targeted, if
Exactly.
you know what I mean.
Yes.
That's right. Well, Jacksonville with a big win here tonight, 70 to 45. Ryan, do you have any stats, maybe some points leaders, stuff like that?
Yeah, I do. For center, we had Decaden Cooks leading the way with 15 points on the night. And I guess you could say in terms of center, Decaden did indeed.
He did indeed.
He did indeed cook.
Decaden does indeed cook.
Behind him, Quincy Moore with 8 points. Ishmael Lopez and Jordan Evans and Zy Barnes with 5 apiece. Jalen Moore with 4, Cam Lane with 3. And then for Jacksonville, we had a tie in terms of leading score between Jace Meza and Ben Bolton, both with 18 on the night. Keanu Jackson had 13. Asher Bolton with 4. Dylan Sally and Victor Chavez with 3. And Isaiah Gomez with 2. Malik also had 9 points tonight. So
All 3-pointers.
yeah, big night for Jacksonville. 14 3-pointers on the night and almost went the entire first half without a 2-point basket. So ended up with 13 of those on the night. Had a 22-0 run in the third quarter that extended into the fourth quarter before center was able to find a basket. So big night, big win for Jacksonville. Very impressive game against center and need to carry that momentum into next Tuesday's game against Lufkin.
Yes, they do. They're going to need it. Lufkin is a very historically good team.
That they are. It's going to be a big test for Jacksonville.
Yeah, who's the guy that they've got that's played as a freshman?
Austin Brown.
Yeah.
Austin
Yeah,
Brown.
he is impressive. Isn't he like 6'7"? Isn't that right? Something like that.
Something like that.
I think somewhere around there. Yes, and committed to Maryland, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, he will be impressive. That is for sure.
He will. So,
And then boys and girls soccer also open district next Tuesday against Lufkin as well.
so it'll be
Girls will be
simulcasting Soccer from the Tomato Bowl and
We will be.
basketball from here
Yep.
at John A.
Girls will be at home on Tuesday night against Lufkin boys on the road. So
What's the girls' record right now? I'm very curious.
they are 3-1. Lost to Longview on Tuesday 2-0, but Longview with a good team. So
Yeah,
I
good
think
team and a hard-fought game.
You got to have a good team to beat our girls soccer.
You do, yeah, and I think it was good for the girls as well to have a tough test before you start district. Even if you come away with a loss, I think you learn more in the losses than you do from the wins. So,
Trust me, I would know.
Lots of things to work on, lots of stuff to accomplish for next Tuesday, and we were hoping to see them tonight against Corsicana, but unfortunately, weather ruled that one out. So,
yeah,
didn't happen.
Didn't happen. If you tuned in tonight and you didn't expect a big Jacksonville win, you may have been pleasantly disappointed.
All right.
And on that note, on behalf of Toby Simpson and Ryan Travis, I'm Lee Traylor. Thank you for joining us on JISD Live. Once again, we'll be live next Tuesday with soccer in the Tomato Bowl and with basketball.